This lovely patron asked me to talk about one of my favorite psychological horror movies, Black Swan, starring Natalie Portman, that came out in 2010, which the fact that this movie came out when I was 12 and I watched it when I was 12 is... This is one of those horror movies that is very personal to me. The area where I was growing up, the time where I was growing up, if you were a ballerina, that was everything. Like, not only did your parents have money, but you had incredible discipline, you were thin and beautiful, graceful, delicate. You were essentially the ideal of womanhood and the peak of femininity. My mother was friends with a woman whose daughter was a ballerina, like did it for years, and I used to just watch her sometimes, just mesmerized. Swan Lake, The Nutcracker, I'd watch them on VHS, just seeing all of them dance. And in my childhood, I wanted so badly to be a ballerina, but one, we didn't have the money, and two, every single teacher told me that I had the wrong physique. I was too tall, I was too fat. I'm not saying these are all universal mentalities, and I'm sure there would have been some ballet teacher out there that would have taken me, but this is what I personally experienced in my area growing up. So for a long time, I was an outsider looking in on all of this beauty and feeling kind of like an ugly duckling. And then came Black Swan, where my whole viewpoint at the tender age of 12 was shattered when it came to ballet, because I realized all those insecurity and harmful ideals I harbored within myself were also harbored within these beautiful dancers. Because Black Swan led me down a rabbit hole of, real life ballerinas, like talking about their struggles and their story. And I really do love this movie because I love descents into madness. Descents into madness, I think, are so fascinating. Watching this person slowly deteriorate and be chipped away by their own mind is horrifying. And the spiral that our beautiful ballerina Nina goes through is incredible to witness, because I think it's something that a lot of women in entertainment especially have to go through. At least old school entertainment. Times have gotten a little bit kinder, but when your body is no longer perfect, when your face is no longer perfect, when time takes its toll on you and you age like every single normal human does, all of a sudden you are no longer worthy of being on stage. Our main character, Nina's mother, is a prime example of how simply getting pregnant, creating new life and bringing it into the world can get you thrown to the wayside. It's a movie that really helped me deconstruct some of my toxic ideals when it came to beauty in entertainment. Because I was somebody that was raised on, Shirley Temple. I was somebody raised on old Hollywood, and somebody raised with an eye for theater. And this movie was the first time that the glamour of all of that was kind of taken away from me. I remember I would watch Wizard of Oz over and over and over again as a kid because I thought Judy Garland was just the pinnacle of beauty and talent. And then getting older and hearing about all the horrors that happen behind the scenes, not just with her, but the movie in general, it really did change my view on everything. And this movie was one of the first nails in the coffin of my idolatry. And I'm very grateful for that. Also, it's just spooky and it scared the shit out of me.